Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again to another Blitzkrieg Mod replay commentary. I have obviously done this several times in the past, however, this has to be the first time I'm using a webcam. And to be honest, it's absolutely irritating when you know that there is a camera picking up your face all the time while you are trying to do this. But I will try to adapt. Though it's worth to notify that English is not my first language. Actually, Arabic is, so I wish you excuse me in advance if there are any mispronunciations or bad grammar, given the fact that I'm absolutely confused while this camera keeps staring at my face. But I would say it's not bad to try something new. So let's see how this goes. Here it's a 2 versus 2 game. I was given the replay file of this game by one of the players who participated himself on this game. Let's first identify each player. Androsha, playing as Panzer Elite. This is the guy who sent me the replay file, by the way. With his teammate Powder, playing as Wehrmacht. So this is the Axis side. On the other hand, we do have Lear playing as Commonwealth, obviously. I believe he went for the Royal Engineers doctrine. With his teammate Worf, I believe he went for the Airborne doctrine. On the other hand, if we get back to Androsha, here I think he's capping this strategic point with his Panzer Grenadier squad. As far as I can remember, he went for Luftwaffe doctrine. His teammate, on the other hand, the guy who's playing the Wehrmacht faction, I guess he went for the Terror doctrine, if I am not mistaken. Anyway, here is a Jeep by the player. Let's see, the player. No, this is Worf. I guess, yes, yeah, this is Worf. He's trying to prevent the Panzer Grenadier squad from capturing any points. The MG squad comes for the rescue. He's typing Russian, by the way. Yeah, the Axis players are both Russian players, while the Allied players are both German players. Yeah, I think this could have been the other way around, because it would have been more interesting if the German players were playing the German side and the Russian players probably playing the Allied side. Anyway, here Lear is trying to suppress or shoot at the this Pioneer squad, which is trying to capture the fuel point. This Pioneer squad belongs to the player Powder. Oh, I think this Jeep belonging to Worf was actually killed by this Pak 37. Looking at the tactical map here, oh, the MG42 is shooting the Sabre squad so badly, forcing it to retreat. Obviously, this map has 2 high fuel points located at the corners, and so both players are trying to capture those 2 high fuel points. This MG42 is located in a really nice position so far. The British player also has built sandbags in a really good position. Here is a 37mm anti-tank gun. Here's also another 37mm anti-tank gun, and this engineer squad is capturing the ammo point. So far, this Volksgrenadier is advancing forward. I think he is trying to go for the fuel point. This Panzer Grenadier here is, I think Andrusha here captured the fuel point successfully. Now it's oh, look at that, look at that. Look at this command halftrack. It's actually the headquarters halftrack. Lear used his Commonwealth truck to crush the MG42 squad. He also destroyed the sandbags, so there is no heavy cover anymore. This Panzer Grenadier squad, as well as this Assault Panzer Grenadier, are both trying to attack the sniper, and the sniper is confused what exactly to shoot. The Assault Panzer Grenadier was forced to retreat. The sniper is still in position so far. Throwing a grenade. Oh, the grenade. He killed the sniper. Alright, that is not a bad start. After killing the MG42 and forcing the Volksgrenadiers to retreat by destroying the sandbags, I think here Lear is capturing the fuel point. Look alive, bro. Spotter, sneaky right there. So far, not much happening at the very start of the game. However, there is an MG42 here, another MG42 squad by the player Androsha. He's positioning it next to the ammo point. If we turn off the Fog 4 here, I guess we have this really nice spotter by the player Wolf capturing this strategic point while he was camoed. Invisible, I mean. Here Lear is advancing forward with his Vicar HMG squad, as well as his Sabre squad, also combined with the Lieutenant. This anti-tank gun is pretty much dead, unless he, yeah, it's dead so far. AA, the base AA turrets protecting the player Powder from getting crushed. This sniper here is alone against this advancing Panzer Grenadier. Yeah, he's retreating right now. This engineer squad is trying to protect the sniper. A grenade is being... okay, he killed 2 men. Not bad so far. This Pack 38, which is a 50mm anti-tank gun, advancing carelessly, I see. This this rifle section squad is fighting with the Volksgrenadiers. Anti-tank gun, missing the Kettenkrad so far. The sniper is trying to kill the crew with the 50mm anti-tank gun. A mortar team is shooting the rifle section, which was trying to capture this strategic point. Here, this sniper, this spotter once again is advancing sneakily to the strategic point. I think he's trying to capture it, being invisible one more time. Yes, here he is, doing it for the second time, which is nice to see so far. The anti-tank gun has relocated. For what reason, I have no idea. Vicar HMG squad suppressing, almost suppressing. Yeah, they are both suppressed now. The spotter was forced to retreat because, yeah, this Panzer Grenadier squad has advanced. the mortar team is already shooting the HMG squad. I guess at this point Lear should move backward with his I mean, he should retreat. Yeah, he's doing it right now. He's retreating with his no, he's not retreating, he's actually advancing forward. A grenadier squad right there. Let's have a look. With MB44 assault rifles, trying to flank the HMG squad as well as the rifle section. Ricky, the 50mm is going to kill the Ricky. Yeah, I think Lear wasn't paying much attention there. He almost lost the rifle section. He also lost the HMG squad. However, he has the fuel point captured, and now he's securing it with a field support truck. Yeah, and the grenadier squad was also forced to retreat before throwing a grenade. I thought he was going to throw a grenade on this trench. So far, the situation on the other side is, yeah, the base AA turrets, again, shooting the rifleman squad inside the house. He recaptured the HMG squad. This mortar team is almost wiped out, but he managed to retreat. HMG 42 shooting the engineer squad, but two snipers by the player Wolf. I think he's sniping the HMG squad so far. He's not retreating with the engineer squad because he wants the HMG 42 to keep shooting so the snipers can eliminate him. Yeah, and he is dead so far. The situation for the player Powder is absolutely bad. He is not securing the fuel point, and he almost lost his entire side because the Lear is so far capturing it, is securing it very, very well. The 37mm anti-tank gun is shooting the other 37. 101st Airborne Squad right there. Yeah, 101st Airborne Squad deployed on the battlefield. He's stealing the HMG-42 high explosive rounds. I think he's not going to survive with this captured HMG-42. Yeah, but the snipers. Oh. No, this is just one mortar half-track and a vampire half-track. We will come back to this vampire half-track later, because it's actually a very, very useful unit. Grenadiers squad are trying to kill the 2-inch mortar team. Also the mortar squad, the 81mm mortar squad of the Wehrmacht, is so far barraging this 2-inch mortar. No much resistance there, I believe. Rifle section against grenadiers. Who's going to win? Oh, Vickers HMG supporting the rifle section, so the grenadier squad had to retreat. He captured the HMG-42 once again. I believe there's an anti-tank right there. Yeah, there it is. He almost killed the mortar half-track. This vampire half-track is if we get to the player Androsha and disable the fog of war, now I can tell you how exactly the vampire half-track is useful. This half-track, when it's ambushed, like that, as you can see, it can actually spot hidden units located on the map. So for example, here the player Androsha can see the two snipers. He can exactly see where they are located. He can also see any spotters, if Worf had any. He can see the spotters on the minimap. Therefore, it makes it a lot easier for him to kill those hidden units with either with mortar or by rushing with his infantry, or even with other tools. Bowder, as I said, is in such a very bad situation. And Rouge as well, actually, because oh my god, the Allied team almost captured the entire map. They have cut the supplies to this fuel point, and now he's also going to capture the fuel point. And yeah, as you can see here, let's pause for a second. As you can see here, the Vampire half-track is allowing Andrusha to spot that there are two snipers here as well as a spotter, despite that he can't see them on the actual ground. However, the mini-map as well as the tactical map, those two snipers are located right there, and as well as the spotter too. So you can see where the snipers are hiding. Now I think he's going to mortar them with his he's going to mortar them with his mortar half-track. There are the two snipers, as well as the spotter. Anti-tank team down? Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. The mortar half-track is focusing, yeah, and he killed the spotter already. He killed the spotter already. I believe his teammate, Powder, can't see the hidden units on the map like Andrusha does. So only the user of the Vampire half-track can benefit from this feature. But oh god, by looking at the map here for a second, the Axis team is totally crushed. They literally just have one fuel point and a strategic point. That's all they have at the moment. And a Cromwell tank arrives to the battlefield too. Such a terrible situation for the Axis team so far. 50mm anti-tank gun, missing the Cromwell. Explosive shells loaded. The 50mm, he finally managed to successfully hit the Cromwell. He also constructed a mortar emplacement here, the player Lear. Airborne forward HQ by the player Volv. Another spotter going on, and a sniper too. Let's have a look at Volv. Yeah, sniper, spotter, and this squad is suiciding so far. MG42, he captured the MG42 earlier. But yeah, he almost killed actually two squads, but they are behind heavy cover. And as you can see, the mortar half-track knows exactly where the sniper is hiding thanks to the Vampire half-track located right there. Another mortar half-track, so two mortar half-tracks now shooting at the snipers. So yeah, Andrusha is actually doing a really good job with his Vampire half-track. Andrusha is trying to recapture his MG42, which he lost earlier at the game. Yeah, mortars keep sniping his invisible units thanks to the Vampire half-track. Lear is even capturing the only fuel point that the Axis team still have captured. So this is going extremely bad for the Axis team. Extremely bad for the Axis team. Rifle section squad having a fight with this Grenadier squad so far. He's trying to prevent him from capturing the fuel point. And this forward HQ, the airborne units can retreat to this building and reinforce. Also, even normal units can do the same. Stuk, destroyed engine. The 50mm pack killed it. He's building a 17 bounder. 2 mortar half-tracks are eliminating all Dwarf's units thanks to the vampire half-track, as I mentioned earlier. This Stuk is trying to prevent Lear from building the 17 bounder, but he almost succeeded, really. Oh well, he actually succeeded. That's not bad. He's now shooting the mortar half-track, while Lear has absolutely no anti-tank tools to deal with the Stuk 4. Assault pioneers are trying to... You see this? You see this? He knows where the spotter is hiding, thanks to the vampire half-tracks. So he's going with his assault pioneers after the spotter. Until he killed it. Really, really useful truck, the vampire half-track. And now he's killing the anti-tank gun as well. On the other side, the Stuk 4 was penetrated, I believe, by the Payet squad. But he almost killed the Cromwell. Yeah, the 50mm again. Immobilized Payet team. Shooting the... they were shooting the Stuk 4. They immobilized it. Now, Andrusha's doing a comeback, some sort of comeback here. He's pushing the player forth. He eliminated all his units thanks to the mortar half-tracks and the vampire as well. Mortar emplacement still in place. So yeah, Andrusha now is doing a comeback, as we can see. He also recaptured his MG42 as far as I can observe. And now finally the Axis team has 1 fuel point. Another Cromwell. He already lost 2 Cromwells, one right there and another right there. This Stuk is still alive. One hidden artillery spotter. Very bad situation now for Worf, the airborne player. He really couldn't do anything against the vampire half-track. And Lear, I think he's wasting a little bit his Cromwells. The anti-tank is going to kill it. Hold on a second. Let's switch to the player powder. Yeah. Another penetration. None of them now can shoot. No. Well, he used the hit ground ability, destroyed engine, and destroyed completely. Crusader AA vehicle. Stuk 4. Quad half-track killed by the mortar half-track. Oh, airstrike. Oh, really nice strafe run right there. Loaded with the AP rounds. Killed both mortar half-tracks. Really nice airstrike, I must say. But this is not going to change the outcome, because Andrusha now is unbeatable with this vampire half-track so far. This scout car now is securing this high fuel point. So each team now has 1 high fuel point. The Allied team has this high fuel point, and the Axis team has the other high fuel point. It's really nice to see the Axis team coming back to the game, because they were totally crushed at the very start. He built a trench, MG42. I think the MG42 should be inside the trench, not the assault grenadier, not the assault pioneer squad. One penetration to the Crusader by the 50mm anti-tank gun. The situation for the black powder is still not good. I think now Andrusha has to consider helping him. Ah, he killed a sniper, I believe, with the rifle section squad, because they have a sniper ability. And he's also trying to hunt down the anti-tank gun. And interestingly, there was a mortar emplacement here. I think this mortar emplacement successfully killed both the base AA turrets. There is one here and another one here. But the base AA turrets were destroyed by the mortar emplacement, which was later also destroyed by the Stug 4, I think. Oh, airstrike here. I think he just wanted to kill the base AA turret. He almost succeeded, but it's still alive. He can recapture and rebury it. After losing the 2 mortar half-tracks, Andrusha managed to deploy another one, obviously. The airborne squads fighting here, two flame grenades missing the assault pioneer. Andrusha's really coming back to the game here. He's absolutely dominating the airborne player. All that because the airborne player failed to actually counter the vampire half-track right there. Stug 4 rifle grenade. This rifle section squad has 26 infantry kills so far. Veterancy level 3. Mortar half-track. Another rifle grenade. Strafe run. Not really killing much units there. And yeah, Andrusha's helping his teammate now with capturing the other side, so they could completely turn the tide of the game from losing to a victory. What is he shooting at? Ah, I think he's yeah, he's targeting the medic soldier. This is a war crime. Two anti-tank guns. Also the Stug 4 now is veterancy level 1, so it can work like a tank destroyer. It can ambush, just like Wolverines, Hellcats. He has a Vicar HMG squad here captured from the British player, obviously. By looking now at the Allied team, their situation. What is that? 101st Airborne Squad behind enemy lines inside the Axis headquarters. He just killed the AA turret, and then now he's retreating, but I don't think that he's going to survive. Rifle section advancing. He actually survives well. Rifle section squad advancing to kill the Vicar HMG squad. He surprisingly survives. Oh, I think this retreating 101st squad didn't make it. He probably killed it with the HMG 42 inside the trench. When when the squad was retreating this way, I think they died. Achilles. Oh, 250mm, one pouncing off of the Achilles. The second one killed the Achilles, but this Stug is also immobilized, by the way. Mortar half-track trying to do something, not to lose the game. 17 bounder. I cannot believe that the Axis team has successfully managed to do a comeback and actually put pressure on the Allied players, although they were advancing dramatically at the start of the game. And yeah, the mortar squad here is trying to... Oh, airstrike. Okay. The mortar squad here was trying to kill the 17 pounder, and so far the 17 pounder survived.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
I think that it's mind-blowing how the Axis team managed to actually handle the situation. And I mean, if the Axis team wins this game, I would consider myself impressed. Now, the Volks Grenadier squad behind sandbags is fighting with the rifle section so far, and they also have this spotter. Oh, this Stug is immobilized, as I said earlier, and yep, now it's destroyed by this spotter, I believe, off map artillery barrage. The 50mm anti-tank gun here is shooting this Crusader destroyed engine, and now it's completely wiped out. 95mm Cromwell. This is an artillery unit. I think he's trying to shoot the 50mm anti-tank guns, but I think he's shooting in the wrong direction. This is this assault grenadier squad has 30 infantry kills so far, and this mortar half-track is almost dead. He really should drive backward, yeah. Actually, the SMGs destroyed the engine of the half-track. Haha, he's trying to he crushed the mortar team with his command Cromwell, and actually he also drove backward thanks to his flank speed ability. The situation now is not good for the Allied players at all. It's not good at all, actually. Stug is advancing, has 17 bounder in front of him. Out of range. It was too late for the 17 bounder to shoot. This anti-tank squad is shooting the... Yeah, he killed the armor truck. Heads a tank deployed on the battlefield. Oh, this mortar half-track has 3 veterancy levels so far. He's trying to kill the sniper. So far, this squad also has 3 veterancy levels, although he only has 17 infantry kills, which isn't really that much, but I believe he gained this veterancy levels by upgrading his this building, the infantry support center. This Hitzer is hiding, as you can see. Quad AA half-track. It's going to be a really bad decision if Wolf decides to move this half-track here, because the Hitzer tank will quickly destroy it. Oh, really nice hit by the 95mm Cromwell there. Oh, this veterancy level 4 rifle section squad with 45 infantry kills was almost wiped out by the mortar team here. Or I think it's this mortar half-track actually. Yeah, it was this mortar half-track. Grenadier squad killing the sapper team. Staghound. This unit is actually very good, most of the time, at least. Yeah, he killed the Grenadier squad in no time, absolutely no time. Here's a tank advancing. I think he's going for the Quad A half-track. Ah, out of range. He took some time to aim. This Staghound is hiding behind this small building because there is an anti-tank gun as Tukfor, as well as an anti-tank team. This, yeah, I think now he's going to die. Yeah. Yeah. The Hitzer is shooting it. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. The Hitzer killed the Quad A half-track. And now this Staghound is in really big trouble. Because there is an anti-tank team. Yeah, he had no choice but to move the other side because the anti-tank team was chasing it down. This Tukfor is under artillery fire by the 95mm Cromwell. Andrusha has really done impressively on this game. Also, this rifle section squad, actually Lear, as always, most of the time, he succeeds with his rifle section most of the time. He often scores really high kills with his rifle section squad, but now we can see, oh, really nice grenade from inside the building. This rifle section squad, oh, he lost the rifle section. Okay. He lost the rifle section now. This squad had almost 50 infantry kills after this grenade. The Fajamjäger squad killed it. I'd like to view this Fajamjäger squad with FG42. Yeah. They look really amazing. Rematch. Oh, I think the allied team is now thinking to withdraw or surrender the battle, which is quite understandable because now they lost this fuel point and the other fuel point is under really heavy pressure. Another Achilles and Grenadiers. Androsha, no. He said no, he's not going to rematch because he doesn't like to play against the sniper spam. Yeah, the player Vorf, the airborne player, was actually using a lot of snipers. But I think this is the only way to counter Panzer Elite infantry. I mean, what is he going to do without snipers? So I wouldn't really blame him. And now there he goes. Lear surrenders after wasting his Achilles. Well, it was over anyway. this Grenadier squad is is trying to advance now. The 50mm is going to kill this Cromwell now. Yeah, he killed it. Kittengrad. Only the player Vorf is still playing now. His teammate Lear surrendered after losing almost all his units. And now the anti-tank squad is advancing forward. So I would say that the hero of this game was actually this halftrack. This halftrack allowed the player Andrusha to spot hidden units on the mini-map. And this was a really crucial factor for him to make a comeback and eliminate the airborne player. If Andrusha was not able to advance from his side, I think Bowder would have lost badly against Lear, because actually Lear captured his side absolutely great. He completely blocked the Wehrmacht player from doing any step forward, but the airborne player was unable to counter the vampire half-track. And yeah, the game actually has ended at this moment so far. The Wehrmacht player is just finishing the AI, because now, yeah, Lear has obviously surrendered, and the guy who's playing now in his place is nobody but just an AI. When a player surrenders, I mean, the AI takes his place. And yeah, Panzer Shreks, Stug 4, Hitzer. Yeah, I don't really know why the airborne player is still playing at this point though. Oh, look at that! He dropped 2 airborne squads behind enemy lines, again, into the enemy headquarters. I'm not really sure what he is trying to achieve. But I think he's trying to do something before he surrenders. But yeah, snipers shooting the airborne T squads. Also, Andrusha here is sending his units from the other side to kill the airborne squads. Yeah, and so far he does it. This was actually an interesting game. I hope that I have done well with my commentary, because to be honest, this camera, which is picking my face all the time, has confused me a little bit. But I hope that I didn't. I hope I was still able to focus on the replay, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, see you in the next one.